Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
PM Vishwakarma scheme. Prime Minister has launched the scheme, a scheme called Vishwakarma scheme, which aims to give support to workers engaged in the traditional craft as well as skills. Okay. How the news has been related to examination is, under prelims it is related to Indian polity and governance, constitution, political system, Panchayat Raj public policy as well as rights issue. Under mains it comes under paper GS paper 2 under welfare scheme for vulnerable section of the population by the centers, states and the performance of these schemes above. So this is how the news is being related to the issues of this examination. Okay, let's look into the details of the scheme. The scheme is being fully funded by the central government. To whom they are funding is to the people, those who are living with traditional skills, those who are using traditional tools, and also those who are working with their own hands. They are making the craft with the help of their own hands, and most importantly they should be belonging to OBC communities. So this is what the details of the scheme is about. Why the traditional skilled artisans are being promoted now is there is demand for their products among the consumers. Even now the finished traditional handicraft is having enormous demand among the people. Similarly, it is not only having demand among the peoples, those who are present locally, it is also having demand across the global world. So there is a potential in there is the potential for earning revenue as well as increasing the livelihood of the person, those who are involved in the making of the traditional craft by tapping the global market, which is demanding for those kind of traditional crafts. Similarly, to preserve the rich tradition that has been passed on from generation to generation until now, and then to make the business of those artisans or the people, those who are involved in the making the craft as sustainable, and then to sustain the supply to MSME sectors. So this is what the reason why the traditional skilled artisans are being promoted through this scheme. And why the support is being given is, right now the person, those who are involved in making traditional crafts are lacking the professional training for their work. Similarly, that they are also lacking access to the modern tools which could enrich as well as which could enrich their working in terms of craft making. Similarly, there is an issue of distance of markets relevant to them, and then availability of little capitals among the artisans is also hindering them to go all out to capture the markets, which is demanding for the traditional products. So this is why the support is being given because of these lacunas. And what benefit the scheme will be providing them to them is, so they will be registered under PM Vishwakarma portal, and after the registration they will be provided with ID card. So based on through this ID card they could able to access the skill upgradation program schemes which is going to be implemented under the program, and then a 15,000 collateral free credit will be given up to 1 lakh in the first tranche, sending, and then 2 lakh in the second round at the concession rate of 5%, so that they could able to there will be increased availability of credit to them, which in turn will enable them to increase their efficiency as well as productivity in terms of their working. So what needed to be studied further is, we should know about what is self-help group is about, what is their structure and what is their objective, and then what are the functions they are performing. Secondly, we should also know about the constitution provisions in relation to safeguarding the livelihood of the artisans and other sections of the people. Similarly, we should also know about PM SAV Nidhi scheme, and then we should also know about the Mudra scheme. So these are all the other areas which we needed to be aware of.